Still no pressure. Thank God I breathe. Cause I speak is what they need. I tell no lies. I'm still up top and still can't drop what they not. Yeah. Last day was filled with slaps, I guess gotta run it back. Didn't like the way that went down at the awards, I admit it. Turned to a beast. It's that right here that get me going.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Stage is set, ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. On play action, it's Herbert. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the back.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, L.A.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Herbert to the air again. That is intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take over here at their own 22.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lawrence now on second down. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. He's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly, and even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Second down, Lawrence. In trouble, and down he goes. And the player that is down is Trevor Lawrence. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down. Here's the punter now. And John's to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. On play action now, Herbert. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. That's the safety, Andre Sisco.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
They'll try left side with Etienne. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. He'll drop to throw. Open man down the field is Miller. That pass play good for 22. First down, Jacksonville. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw again. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's his first touchdown of the new year. Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. A pickup of 15 in the air. And the Chargers have the first down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. To throw is Herbert. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. It's second down. Now Herbert again. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That is Josh Hines-Allen from his defensive end spot to record the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. So on fourth down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors. And a pretty good punt there. A fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. So after one, it's the Jaguars on top. We're back in Southern California in a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion comes Thomas. And this one's not going to help the cause. He is going backward. Tackled back at the 8.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. They'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now, Herbert. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Throwing, Herbert. A short one here, caught by McBride. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. That's caught by McBride. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, here's Etienne. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Third and 6. And out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. 35 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Back to the air again on second and 10. He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. They'll run it here with Etienne. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Quick throw, taken in. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? To throw, it's Herbert. To the right side and hauled in by McConkey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Second down and 3. Going back, a hit, and he has lost the football. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fun.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On second down, here's Herbert. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. They fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike. But listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
Herbert to the air again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. This is hard toward the side of the end zone. I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw here is complete. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. He'll drop to throw. That's complete to Etienne. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're first and 10 up at the 42. Back to the air one more time. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
They'll look to throw yet again. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They'll look to throw again. He's going to let this one go deep. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
He'll try to run for it. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. So a very tight first half, a one-point game here at the break. As we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. On play action now, Herbert. This one finds McConkey. To the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, L.A. Badgley's extra point is good. And the Chargers extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Now a handoff, ETN, and their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On play action, now Herbert. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway. Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Back to the air once more on second down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he will take this one in. 81 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
And he will get into the end zone. The two-point conversion ties this game up. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Herbert now on first down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 39-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground, and that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Now a play fake. Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Backs to the right side. Caught by McBride. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns, knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule. The closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result.
And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flag for the sack.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
He'll look to throw. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. They'll look to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. In motion now, it's Miller. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to run. It's Etienne. He slams it in there, and he is in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Jaguars have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing on first down is Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Herbert. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he will score. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, LA. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. He's going to air this one out. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Herbert now on 1st down. Going up top. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Quick throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He pulls it in around the 5. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal coming up They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. In motion now, it's Miller. Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught by the tight end, Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Jaguars. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st down, Herbert. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Now a give up the middle. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the Chargers are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
To throw, it's Herbert. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium's counting on.
One of the biggest plays of the game right here. 3rd and inches. They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Lots of big people. Jumbo set in the game as they go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense.
Clearly this coach thought this was a moment he could strike. Thought he had a play to get this one in the end zone to take a touchdown lead, but instead the defense comes up with a huge stop, and we still got ourselves a tie ball game.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He finds Thomas coming across the field. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
While everybody wants to attack the middle of the field, you just have to make sure you don't do it recklessly. You want to make sure you protect both the ball and your receiver, and in this case, he does both. Puts it on the money, picks up a big gain.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Back to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
First down, Jaguars.
This runs straight ahead for ETN. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Another try, 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Jaguars ready to punt this one away. Important punt here in this tie game late. Down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! Here's 1st down.
Set. Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers. 12. Why did it?
Play action now. It's Herbert. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. Final minute. Still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Herbert to the air again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Throwing again, Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. So, overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 37-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. That's complete to ETN. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here comes a return. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
The drive will start on the ground. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Number 32 on the carry. He was taken down by
Here's a big one now from Michael Badgley. This one to win it in overtime. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. He got it.
said, okay, okay, loser. We go way, way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up out the cool.